What's going on, everybody? Drew Lynch here, aka the Bearded Crypto King. Today I'm gonna do a little something different. I usually bring you guys review and tutorial videos. Today I just want to talk about mindset because it's very important, especially if you're a goal-oriented person. You have to have the proper mindset to reach your goals. So, first and foremost, I just want to talk to you about some things that I had learned from a meeting that I went to also. You may hear some paper rattling from time to time. It's just because I take notes. I'm a very note-oriented person. I do believe in that note takers are money makers. So, you may actually want to take some notes here as well. So, with that being said, goals. Let's talk about goal. What does goal mean to you? To me, goal means go out and live. It means that, without goals, life really doesn't have much of a purpose. So, you just existing if you don't have a goal to achieve. You're not really living. You just kind of existing until your time expires. So, it is very important to set goals so you have something to shoot for, something to strive for, something to make you reach your full potential. Also, you got to stay focused and stay on track to achieve your goals. It's very important. Distractions are going to come, other opportunities are going to come. But the thing is, if you already know what you have your mind set to, then you know what you're shooting for. You have to stay focused and don't let distractions, overtake you and overwhelm you. Also, you have to identify your goals. Once you identify your goals, the best thing to do is write that goal down. Write that goal down as specific as possible. Say, for instance, if you decided that one of your goals is to be a millionaire by the end of 2022, you don't want to say, hey, I'm going to be a millionaire before the end of 2022. Make it specific. Hey, by December 31st, 2022, I will have $1 million in the bank and be a millionaire. And then what you got to do is show gratitude that you're thankful that it's already happened, even though it hasn't occurred yet. So what you want to do is you want to repeat that goal daily to yourself. You get up, you be thankful for another day and just say, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm going to be a millionaire and have $1 million in the bank by December 31st, 2022. And you're going to want to do that daily because what happens is it subconsciously prepare you for when you're going to be a millionaire. And it's very important. Most of the stuff happens subconsciously or mentally first before it actually happens physically. So I want you guys to get that. You have to believe it, and desire that goal. Live, breathe, eat, sleep that goal. When you wake up, that goal is what you're thinking about. You're happy and grateful for that goal. You're thankful now for that goal, guys, and you're shooting for it daily. But I want you to also make sure you put that date on it. That date is very specific. Don't let it be restrictive where you say, hey, if I don't hit it by this date, it's never going to happen. That's not the case. Things don't always happen at the time that we think that they should happen. They happen at the right time. So I need you to get that. So with that being said, if things seem like it's not going to your timeline, make adjustments. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't give up. If you don't know the story about Ford and how Ford came with the T models and how things were created, you'll understand that vehicle it was told to him that vehicle could not be created. And he just kept going and Ford kept pushing and he would not give up. And since he never gave up, his dream or vision, I should say, became reality. So first you got to start with a vision. First you have a vision, and then with that vision, you create a goal. Once you have that goal, you want to write it down. Be specific, put a date on it, repeat that goal to yourself, read it daily, so that way your environment becomes your goal. See, you are what you're around. Your environment influences you. Say, for instance, if you wanted to get in shape, how much shape do you expect to get if you're hanging with a gang of people that just want to eat potato chips and sit on the couch all day? It's not going to happen. It's no motivation. You're not seeing it occur. So you don't really have anything to reach for. Eventually, you're going to slip and you're going to start settling. So what you have to do is evaluate your circle. If your circle is not pushing you to reach higher and to strive to your highest potential, you need a new circle. Just being honest. So, and the reason why I say be specific with your goal, clarity loves speed. So the more clear you are about what it is you want, the easier it is to achieve. For instance, if you wanted to be a millionaire by the end of December 31st, 2022, as I mentioned as an example, then you have to find out, what can you solve? What problem is going on right now that you can provide a solution to? And then what you have to do is find a way to get that solution out to the masses or to the people. So you have to you have to find the knowledge and skills necessary to make your goal live. Once you determine what that knowledge and those skills are, you're going to go get that knowledge. And you're going to go get that training for that skills required for what that goal is. And then you're going to put it to use, because knowledge is no good if you put it to use. So you have to put it to use. And, you got to behave as if the goal has already happened. That's what I was saying when I told you guys, wake up, show gratitude. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm a millionaire by December 31st, 2022. Be grateful for it now. Don't wait till later. Be grateful right now, because it's already done mentally. It's just manifesting itself in a physical manner. So the date, like I said, is not to be restrictive. The date is really for you guys to focus. It's for you to have something to push towards, for you to get up and put effort, because your goal should be something big enough to make you get up every day, regardless of how you feel, and push for it. If your goal is not that big, it's not big enough. I want you to get that. If your goal is not big enough to make you get up out of bed, regardless of how you feel, your goal is not big enough, guys. So another thing, you guys should say those affirmations. I know you're familiar with affirmations. Say them daily. Say them daily. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me from multiple sources, like in increasing quantities on a daily basis. You want to say those affirmations and believe in those affirmations, guys. I'm telling you, you manifest what you put out in the universe. If you put out positivity, you get back positivity. I know I was the one that did not write my goals down initially. I started writing my goals down. I started keeping track on how my progression was, and I just kept being grateful for all the small victories. That's another thing, guys. Make sure you celebrate the small victories, because those smaller victories are what's making you progress towards that larger goal, guys. So don't say, hey, if I got a goal of making $10,000 a month, I only made $3,000 a month passively and not the $10,000. That's not $10,000. Still be happy. That's $3,000 more that you would have made if you didn't participate. So be thankful. Or like, let's say your goal was to have $2,000 worth of sales in a month if you're a salesperson, and you got 1,500. 1,500 is not too far from 2,000. Celebrate. Next time you'll get to 2,000 and even exceed that goal. But it's very important that you continue to develop yourself mentally. That's very, very important that you develop yourself mentally. You're going to want to read different material that'll help you get into the mindset that you need to. You're going to want to follow people that's in the mindset that you're already in. If you're trying to do something specifically that has already been done before, look up somebody that's already doing it. Look up somebody that's already done it. They can show you how to make it work. You can get advice from them and see what path they took and put it towards yours. Put your own spin on it and make it work, because their way may not work for you. Everybody's way of being successful is different. So with that being said, there's some good books that I want to recommend to you guys. So you're gonna hear my page turn. So I'm actually gonna go to some books that I've written down. Some of these books I have read myself. Others I have not. But Get Rich Quick. That's one. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Becoming a Person of Leadership, John Maxwell. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Carnegie. That's what I'm saying, guys. Knowledge, the more you learn, the more you earn, guys. So always be learning. So determine who you're going to work with. That's very important. You are who you hang around. You cannot take advice on how to become successful for somebody that's settling or for someone that's struggling. You can't. How can they teach you something that they don't know? You can't expect somebody on the same level as you to teach you how to be successful. They on the same level as you. There's nothing they can do for you. You have to reach out to somebody that's already at the level that you're trying to get to. See what they're doing. Get advice from them. See what's been working for them. See how you can use it to make it work for you. Okay? So you got to find a mentor to work with. After you learning that information, you're going to want to be a mentor. You're going to want to share that information. Sharing is caring. It helps bring other people to better situations. So, and I like to use this quote by Ziegler. Excuse me. If you help enough people get what they want, you automatically get what you want. I'm crazy enough to believe that's true. If I happen to help enough people to get what it is that they have for a goal, to help them achieve that, I'm crazy enough to think that I'm going to get what my goal is too. Because we all here to contribute, guys. We all here to contribute. You know, one reason why I believe that I'm able to be successful like I am is I'm more of a vessel. I allow money to flow through me to other people. Like, don't mean that I give up all my money. It's I show people how to make money. I show people the correct mindset to have to build money and build wealth. That's very important. But I first had a mentor, and I still do. Like, you have different mentors at different stages. Your first mentor is probably not going to be your lifetime mentor. I can tell you that. They may help you start, but eventually you're going to want to grow and expand even more. And that may take help and advice from somebody else. So first you got to have a vision. But I'm just going to wrap it up, sum it up for you guys. For those that didn't put it together, I help you guys put it together right here. So first, come up with a vision on how you see yourself, where you want to be. After that, develop a goal. Write that goal down. Be specific with your goal and put a date on it. After that, what you're going to do is develop a plan to make that goal happen. And in order to develop a plan, you have to research the knowledge necessary and the skills that's necessary to achieve that goal or to put your plan in action to achieve that goal. Once you have a sense of what the knowledge and the required skills are, then you go and get that knowledge, you get that training for the skills, and finally you put it in action, because it's no good if you had that information you don't put it in action. So, but the reason why I'm saying all of this is like this. I personally have worked for the last 21 years for somebody into the end of 2021. It's when I decided to step out on a leap of faith to try something different, to work for myself. I said to myself, if I can work for other companies for 21 years of my life, I can give myself the same time to be happy, live life on my own terms, and be successful. That's when I took the leap of faith. What I want to encourage you guys, and this is not advice, it's definitely not financial advice, but what I encourage you guys is, if you have an idea and You always want to try to see if you guys can maintain and live life in your own terms. Go for it. Even if you start out part-time while you're working that full-time job, just start. It's nothing wrong with trying. You'll never know if you'll be successful if you never try. So, one thing you do is, like I said, you find a mentor, you find information from them, you become a mentor, and you share that information, guys. Your network is your net worth. I want you to understand that. The people that you are around can change your life. I used to think that making $10,000 a month was hard until I started being around people that were making more than $10,000 a week. Being around people that made more than $20,000 a week. That's when my mindset shifted. That's when I had to see, well, what are those guys doing that I don't know about? And I started learning. For one, multiple streams of income. Passive income is the wave. Speaking of that, I will in the description have some passive income opportunities if you want to check those out. And that's some of the way that I have been earning since I actually started this journey of entrepreneurship. And with that being said, guys, I just wanted to stop by today to give you guys some information to share with you guys, maybe to help you guys do a mindset shift on how to be better and live life on your terms. If you can give a job 20 to 40 years, making someone else rich, making someone else's dream come true, you can give yourself that time to make your goals and your dreams come true. All right, guys, until next time, Drew Lynch, aka the Bearded Crypto King, I am over and out.